Now, you mentioned hip hop being a blood sport, and I think you talked about this a little bit before, but this is something that I didn't really know until I seen the clip of the interview, and you mentioned it, and I went and I listened to the song, and then I could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But you said that Jay and Big were going at each other on Brooklyn's Finest.
Yes, that's a fact. You know, I wish Jay would just speak about. He's got so much with him, and I understand he's in a different place, different position, because he wouldn't want. But they was like this. It's not. It doesn't take nothing away from their relationship. It was, again, we was all together, right? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna use Murder Inc., Rough Riders, Rockefeller, Bad Boy. That was our East Coast gang. That was our family, right? All of that is family. We were running each other's sessions to hear what you making, to play what we got, and then discuss for family release dates. Stay clear, we're coming this day. Don't bring that over here, you're gonna be in trouble. You know, and we would, that was very vital information. The rest of the industry doesn't know that, and we would slaughter the rest of the industry because of our release dates, the timing of it. But that's like, it's like insider trading information. We're insider trading. This is that kind of crime or offense. But so when you say that, like, but if you was on a record with whoever, it was not a friendly thing. I'm gonna kill you is the mindset. You know, and then a lot of times, sometimes the artist might say, oh, I got to do my verse over. Oh, then you got it bad then, right? They gonna give it to you. Like, that's the problem. Like, so when I say that, that's the level of the highest, utmost respect, the way we was doing it. It wasn't it's competitive, I'm gonna beat you and be better than you. Which is, I want every artist, if I have any artist, that's how I want them to feel with whoever they're getting on the track with. If they don't do that, then it's not gonna be the best record. So when you say that Brooklyn's Finest, is like they're telling you, I'm the finest. No, I'm the finest. And don't tell me you the Brooklyn's, but I'm telling you that, and it's subliminal. So if you don't know, if you're not on the inside, you wouldn't know. If they're not battling, like, see, when you're not, if you're being disrespectful, it's not subliminal. You're using names, you're calling you out. It's no one that's not gonna know. When you're inside of that family situation, it's subliminal, and we know, no one else knows. And again, that's the game.
Can you break down some of the parts so maybe, you know, the average fan can understand it? Because, you know, like like for me, what stuck out is they're just kind of casually trying to top each other.
Yes.
Like, like Jay says, you crazy, you think you little bit of rhymes can play me. I'm from Varsity, I'm varsity chump, you JV. Mm-hmm. And Biggie's next first line is, my Bed-Stuy flow is malicious.
Yes.
You know, so it's like,
he's letting you know, I'm not from Marcy, I'm from Stuy, homie. Like, you understand? It's like, it's very simple, simplistic stuff. But they know what they're doing. They're wordsmiths. They really know what they're doing. And they're so talented. And I mean, that game is elite, man. That song is elite. That's one of my better songs. Like, I love to talk, because that is for that right there.
And you can hear that in like almost every verse.
Yes.
Like Jay says something, Biggie's responding to it.
Because they're going one after another. That's how they made the record. It wasn't like one take and then they have all their verses. No, it's a back and forth song. So, and they don't write. They don't write. So they're bouncing off what they just heard and responding back. Brooklyn's Finest. And they're leaving it up to the audience to say, man, Jay killed it or Big killed it. They leaving it for that. That's it.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I for sure didn't see that. That's dope, man. Were you around for that, or?
I wasn't in the studio. Irv was there with them, and Irv, I got again all this information, because, no one likes to tell everything. Everyone wants it to be like, everything ain't to be told, and I keep that as best I can for most of the things. I don't really talk about it, but there was words between the artists about it with Irv, for sure. So this isn't me guessing, is what I'm saying. That's why I said I wish Jay would say stuff, because Big's not here now. Irv isn't here. Who else could do it? Who else could really like put the official stamp on it and be like, this is why. And again, it's nothing to be negative about. It's all positive. It's all positive. It's the game. It's actually what made you. It's what made big. It's that competitiveness, right? That's what makes them. That's what makes them the greats. As simple as that. That fire, and that's what it is. You know.
Yeah.
I'll give you another one. We did a record. Oh man, I'm so bad with titles. It's with Jay-Z, Ja, and X.
Is that it's
No. And Mike Geronimo. I think it's Time to Build. I think that's the name of it. Time to Build. I think that's the song. And if I'm not mistaken, X closes out the record. Okay? Jay-Z comes to Irv. Is that them all on the record?
Yeah, Mike Geronimo featuring Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule.
Yes. Okay. If you go to the end of that record, it's DMX closes the record. Right? And Jay thought he should close. If you remember in that era, whoever went last was the best, technically. They're the ones that's closing the show. They the best. And Irv's like, nah, I'm giving it to X. And Jay was like, Gotti, you think he better than me? I want to hear that verse now. So you could hear. He's like, yo, Gotti, you think he's better than me? Nah, Jay, it's just the tone of the record. I just want to end on that energy. You don't rap like that. I want that energy to end it. He was like, yeah, okay.
So he threw a subtle shot. I think I heard about it. He threw a subtle shot at Jay-Z right at the end.
Listen,
right?
Jay is the master. He's, in my opinion, the best rapper ever, but it's like, come on. He's a master at this shit. He's a master wordsmith, man. He's unreal. And you know, when you think of a rapper, they have to be very intelligent to come up with all of these witty punchlines and things of that nature, and to tie these different everyday life stories into rhyme and put it into a cultural sound. And there's a lot in it. I admire this guy, man, for what he's done and what he's capable of. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's so many, but that's one song to go to for sure, because that was a big deal. Because Irv let X close.
Okay, so in the middle of all this success, man, you guys are dropping.
This is all the
records.
grind. These songs you're talking, we're just not even really we're grinding still. Like, my brother would always hit me with the blinkers, like on a horse. Like, don't look at nothing else. This is all we doing. Stay focused.
At what point did you guys go, okay, this is taking off for Ja Rule? Like, we got it.
I'll give you another story that people don't know is Ja Rule wasn't signed to Murder Inc. Everyone thinks he was initially. No, we had to pay for him to get free. We signed Ja. We take him from Cash Money Click. Remember, he was on Blunt Records. So he's on Blunt, signed to a deal. We had to get him free from that deal, which we did. And then we get him a deal with Def Jam. We didn't have our label yet. And we was able to negotiate that to get him from one label to the next. So now he's on Def Jam. Then we get our label, and now we have to take him back from Def Jam and put him on Murder Inc., which we had to do, and it cost us money, but we did it and got it done.
And when you do this, I mean, did it put you guys in the hole a little bit?
Yeah, it's money. It's real numbers. We're betting. We're gamblers. We took a big gamble on it. There's no guarantee he's going to come out and do numbers. And, Veneveta Vici was already done, right? So that's a Def Jam. We made them put Murder Inc. on it after we got our deal, but he already finished the album and everything. So when that album came out, it said Murder Inc., but it was really like an imprint. Just, it's Def Jam that controlled it because they had the artist, and we just got our deal. And now we have our label, we're taking Ja back. That's our artist. And Leo and them, they did it, but we had to pay. And we got him back. So we got credit for him on the second album, which is 336. The first album is Def Jam's. If you understand that.
Ja Rule has this song, Can I Get Her?
Yes.
And Jay-Z hears it and loves it.
And says, I want it. He wants it for a soundtrack. I forgot it's what's the name of the soundtrack?
The Rush Hour?
The Rush Hour, yes. And it's a lot of money. It was a lot of money for the record. They had a big budget, and they was like, Jay was like, Gotti, I could get you a lot of money for the record. I'll get on it. But Irv was like, that's our first single. So all he did was go back. He's like, I got to talk to Ja. Went to Ja, and Ja was like, I'll make another one. Simple, was no pressure. And that made everyone happy because then Jay could get the record, we got the money, and it's a great setup for Ja Rule to come out with his album. So right off of the heels of that record, which we knew Def Jam is going to push, the soundtrack is going to push crazy. So we knew we had a big budget of marketing, promoting going into that record. It's a no-brainer. Just now you drop that album, you just need a single. You just need a new first single, and that was Holla Holla.
So you guys knew that was a hit from the gate.
Which one?
Can I Get Her?
We had a big feeling it's going to be very successful with Jay on it. The hook was already there, different type of track, you know, that beat. And with the money we knew getting put behind it, we knew it was going to do well.
And Ja Rule goes on tour.
Yeah.
Hard Knock Life tour.
That's right.
Did you go on tour with him?
Yeah, I made dates. I'm taking care of shit back home, but with business, but I made dates. I went out for different dates. I didn't stay on the tour. That's for artist shit. That's not for me.
Okay. And Ja Rule's album drops, and I mean, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Holla Holla goes crazy.
We got an artist. That's when we knew we have a solidified artist on our hands. So everything kind of lined up. You was talking about the money being spent from Rush Hour and Def Jam. Holla Holla, going crazy, tour. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's an ideal lineup set up for him to come out and establish himself as an artist.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.